people really do feel like you're the king or queen of everything because what can't you do? Even new projects and creative outlets that you've never tried before, you're naturally good at them. Or even with slight fine tuning, you still become great. So it's like people don't understand. They're like, they really feel like you truly are the king and queen of everything and you hold the world in the palm of your hands. Anything you decide to do, you could do it. As long as you create and you continue to progress, eventually you'll become a master at what you do. People actually feel like you're an ascended master. Like you've already had multiple past lives to where you've proven yourself and you've only chosen to descend in this lifetime to help human beings. I feel like people have also had extraterrestrial experiences around you, out of body experiences, paranormal activity. For you, it's normal because you go through a lot of crazy things just on a day to day basis. But you have major events that do occur from time to time. But I feel like there's been times where it's happened to you where you've actually had witnesses. People have seen you shift time in the craziest way. They've also had like past life regressions around you. They've seen you slow time down. They've seen time accelerate at a rapid rate when it's around you, and they can't quite figure out like what was going on in that time or moment. People also know that you're able to do psychic surgery when they're around you. It's like you healed their sickness or you healed their illness, or as soon as they met you being around you, all of a sudden their health issues became better. That's why people constantly call you to talk on the phone with you. It's that energy source that they intuitively feel like they want to connect to you for. Sometimes you get placed into people's lives like at the nick of time, especially when their health is about to disintegrate. Another thing with Peacemaker, people have never seen somebody that can destabilize people like you, that can de escalate situations like you. Like the most mentally disturbed people, the most mentally imbalanced people become super calm and even mute when you're around. And then as soon as you leave, it's chaos again. So they're like, wait, before they can connect the dots that it has to do with you, why the energy shifts, it's just a bunch of confusion. They also know nobody else does chakra work like you. Nobody else has been able to unblock their issues with chakra imbalances. So, yeah, people know for a fact that you're very much so in touch with your body. They watch your lifestyle, how you eat, what you produce, also the way that you take care of yourself. I also feel like people associate you with the Kabbalah, the tree of life. You represent the tree of life to people. They know that you're very sacred. They even know that you're being heavily surveillanced. People can intuitively tell if this person can manipulate time, if they can do all of these things that are just impossible. Literally, it's impossible. And then you come around and it's for some reason it's not. Then they know for a fact you're being surveillanced for whatever reason. Either they want to imitate your gifts or they want to replicate them. It's complicated, but you leave people stuck. Like they sit there and ruminate and really try to make sense of what their reality is when you're around. And I feel like it happens when you're in group settings to kind of like expose who you are to people. You get put into karmic environments with people who don't even believe in spirituality. They don't believe in God. They don't believe in dimensions and timeline manipulations. But as soon as you come around, everything changes. So much so that it stresses them out. You come into people's minds in times where they're just busy doing something, or when they don't want to think about life in general. People know for a fact that everything is not what it seems because of you, because of the shifts and the changes that they've made while you were around. Like, you make people question what life is about or what they've been taught by the system or programming about the conditions of life, about what is possible or what people are capable of, because they watch it happen when you're around. I've had near death situations where like time has really slowed down to it was just weird. If it wasn't for the fact that I had witnesses, I could make sense to you as to what had happened. And even till this day, those people will still talk about it years down the line. Like, do you remember that time that happened with D? Like, so it's that type of situation where I don't know, you've got powers, and in times where like your life is threatened or when the energy is really dense is when it really comes out, and that's when they see. That's when they see who you are. Look, you see how this woman's like praying to this guy? She's like in a prayer stance. It's because he's changed her belief system about something that should truly be impossible. You make people study, you make people look into the occult, into divination, into everything else, because certain things happen when you're around that they can't explain. There is no logical explanation for it. So what else can it be?